Hi everyone, and welcome back to Keto Treat Day. Stay tuned to see what I got this week. Welcome back everyone. It's Keto Treat Day with the Keto Treat Gal. Coming at you today with a salty treat. A delicious, delicious treat. Little mini cheese tacos. Your entire family will love this. High fat, but very, very low carb. For 6 of these little mini tacos, it's only 3 net carbs. And then of course I have made a little sauce here with just ranch and hot sauce to dip them in. So it's just basically hamburger and cheese that you're gonna bake in the oven, and you're gonna turn them into these little cheese shells. And your hamburger, you can season it up how you want. You'll see the slideshow at the end. To get a little bit of a taco flavor, I didn't have any taco seasoning. So I just used some hot sauce, some oregano, salt, and pepper just to do that. But you could get some taco seasoning. Just be careful because taco seasoning does have a little bit more carb. Not a lot, but a little bit. So you just want to be careful how much you use. You can use a little bit of the pack, or maybe you can find some seasonings that would have like a taco flavor. That would be better. But yeah, there'll be a slideshow, so it shows you how to make them. Super easy to make them. I just baked the cheese in the oven. It was like 1 cup of cheese. And to make these little cheese tacos, it might be a little bit more than a cup of, no, it was a cup. It was a cup of cheese. You'll see that at the end. But yeah, I'm excited about this. Now remember, this is a treat, you guys, so it's not to be ate every single day unless you are in maintenance mode or you're trying to gain weight. You want to watch the fat intake. I teach that in every video. Keto was designed 3 ways for losing, maintaining, and gaining. When you're in the losing process, you want to use most of your body fat, so you wouldn't eat that 75-85% they talk about for fat intake, where they talk about that, and then your protein and your carb intake. You wouldn't eat that much fat. You would use it off your body. So instead of eating like 110 to 150 grams of fat a day, you would actually eat more like 75 to 80 to maybe 100 if you're trying to gain weight, working out in the gym. So you want to use your body fat as much as possible, and you get the weight off quicker because that is your fat source. But you're not going to be able to go zero on keto. You will eat some fats, and you always want to make sure you eat good fats. I always teach that. Sometimes we're going to go a little bit, and splurge and have the cheese and stuff like that. But you can get organic cheeses and stuff like that. Right now it's kind of hard to find those things. But anyway, so yeah, this isn't for an always, just once in a while. But we do have Easter coming up. Maybe you're getting together. Well, maybe we're not getting together. Unless the Lord wipes this coronavirus out, which he can do. He can do. Have that faith, guys. I am praying strongly that he does it for Easter Sunday. But get-togethers, we will finally get together, this year. Again, this virus will be gone, and we will all be getting together again. So this would be a great thing to make that's very low carb. Like I said, for all 6 of these, it's only 3 net carbs. And then the dressing would only make it 2 more. So 5 net carbs if you even dip it in that stuff. You can kids are going to want these probably just plain. So, and you can eat them plain yourself. But I'm excited about this one. I've made tacos before. I've done cheese shell tacos. But I love the idea of the mini tacos because it's just meat and cheese. Super simple and super easy to make. So yeah, I was excited to come in and do this video with you guys. Another keto video. I got a great one for next week. It'll be my sweet treat. I'm making something really awesome. Hope they turn out good. I always hope because I come up with these on my own. These one here, obviously wasn't hard. Just hamburger and cheese. Not hard. But let's go ahead and break my 24-hour fast and go ahead and try these. I'm going to dip it in some of this ranch and it's ranch and hot sauce. Look at that, you guys. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my God, good. I didn't let the cheese get completely hard right now. Some of them will be harder. So you're not hearing that crunch, but the cheese does get a nice crunch to it. Yummy. Oh my gosh, your kids will love this, you guys. Oh my gosh, you have to make these. Yum. I love to share these treat videos, but I always want to tell you guys, these are treats. Like I said, if you're in maintenance mode or you're trying to gain weight, it would be okay to eat this, because we're not trying to lose anymore or we're trying to gain. But if you're trying to lose, you really want to steer clear of heavy fat. So if you wanted to make this and you wanted it to be lower, you would use the lowest lean meat you could possibly use, drain all the grease off of it at the end, even rinse it with hot water to get all the grease off, or you would use ground turkey or even ground chicken. You can, or even chicken breasts. You can cut up chicken breasts and put them in these, and then you would use mozzarella cheese because mozzarella is the lowest in fat. That would totally make these nice and low for you. Or you can also make the Parmesan crisp. If you make those in the oven, you could do that too on parchment paper. And then as they're still soft and starting to harden, you could fold them like that. And, you know, because they would harden a little bit faster than the cheese would. So do Parmesan, spread it into a circle like that, bake them in the oven, take them out as, you know, as they're still warm or whatever, and then fold them. And that would be even lower because Parmesan cheese hardly has anything, and that could be your shell, okay? That would be lower, and then use ground turkey or the lowest lean ground beef you can and get all the fat off of it. That would keep it lower, and don't use the sauce then. Just eat these plain. Then you could have it a little bit more often. You know, you could have that a little bit more often. So just be careful that I'm just turning around my bracelet. I love this. I got this from a Christian bookstore. Isn't that pretty? And it's got the cross on it. I love the sparkle. It's got the brown rhinestones in it and then the clear cross in the middle, and it just magnets on. When I first got this, it didn't fit me. I was almost 300 pounds at one time, you guys. Over 4 years ago, I started the ketogenic, November 4th of 2015. And in a short 15 months, I lost 150 plus pounds. And since then, I'm at 160 plus pounds total. I lost a little bit more. But when I first got this, I couldn't even wear this bracelet. When I first got it, my husband had to try to lock it on. Now it's a very strong magnetic, you know, clasp, but I couldn't barely get it on my wrist. Now you can see how much is left in there, but I couldn't even barely get this on. It barely clasped together. Now it's so big on me, it goes down my wrist. Like, it's just amazing. I mean, I was, like I said, almost 300 pounds at 5'3". That's very short. I, you know, was just very short. I had a lot of stomach, you know, really round belly, and I just was like a little roly-poly. I really was. I was just round and big, and I mean, that's really big for a short person. And now today I sit at 128 to 130 and have maintained that for over 3 years now, because 3 years for me was in April here. So I've maintained that weight out for 3 years. So, but anyways, if you guys need extra help, I do have a email link down below if you need extra help. If these videos are not enough information and you want to get started right now, you need to quick, you know a macro plan and get set up. I do help people for free. So down below is my email, right down below. So just go down there, shoot me an email. I got to ask you a few personal questions. I have helped almost now 2,000 people get their life back. I was taught professionally by a keto doctor, two keto nutritionist, my brother who does this as a job. All the studying I've done myself, I was guided very, you know, let's just say very professional. I was guided very professional because I do have a heart condition. So I was guided, and I can guide you and teach you. I've learned so much. So if you need the help, I would love to help you. I've helped a ton of people, and they're all doing well, either got all their weight off or in the process of getting it all off, or just starting and it's all coming, you know, their weight's coming off. They're all doing well. They love the teachings that I teach. And like I said, because I was taught professionally, I'd love to help you. I myself am not a doctor nor a nutritionist, but I was taught professionally. So I would love to help you. And also right there is the red subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you are notified. Got a little piece of me here. So you are notified of all of my uploads. That bell will notify you. And if you could share around my channel through Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, word of mouth, any way you can to help this channel to grow. With this pandemic and virus going around, we need to get everybody healthy. And they are saying now, it isn't scientific facts on this, but they are saying that the ketogenic is really helping people to stay clear of this, because your body, your white, blood count is on superpower. Plus with the fasting that you're doing and all of that in keto, those two go hand in hand. Like I always tell you guys, hand in hand, keto and fasting. I do OMAD, 1 meal a day. So, but it's great, for helping with the white blood count, keeping you strong. And because of the things that the virus can cause, and the one is diabetes. Second would be pre-diabetic, heart disease, high blood pressure, problems breathing and stuff like that. Keto eliminates all of that. That's why they're saying there's no scientific fact behind it, but because keto eliminates all of that, well, you're eliminating the things that can cause you, if you get the virus, first off, from getting the virus, and two, if you get it and you don't have any of these stuff, you're going to fly right through it. So that's why a lot of people can stay home. So I need a lot of you to understand and try to want this and get on that keto train. And I'm here to help you. I'd love to help you, truly help you understand this if you need a little extra. But watch my keto videos. I do keto style mukbangs and recipes. I teach in there. I teach in my keto treats, like right here. And I teach in my keto style journey or my keto journey, go in there and you'll learn so much that I have taught in there. So if you need help, I would love to help you, or just through my videos. Please, guys, right now we need to be the healthiest we can possibly be. Stay healthy so that this, will avoid us, or if it catches us, it'll be nothing. We'll just go right through it. We won't even know we even had it. So, and God, you need God. God is the number one. God is number one. Get God in your life. I believe this happened for a reason. God needed to slow us down and bring us back to him. That is what the problem is. We are, so busy in our world, we don't have time for God anymore. We need God. Our world is coming to an end soon. They talk about end times all the time. Read Revelations. You want to be ready when Jesus comes back. When he returns to this earth, he promised he would return again to get his people. When he returns, if your life isn't over yet, if your life hasn't ended and you're still here and Jesus comes back, you need to be ready. And so God is trying to get his people ready. That's why things like this are happening. They talk about plagues and things happening like this. Guys, we need to be ready. Get ready. But we don't need to fear this. We do not need to fear this virus at all. 365 times it says in the Bible, fear not, for I am with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. And it talks about that in the Bible 365 times. We don't need to fear. Why fear? If you have Jesus, you have nothing to fear. No matter what happens through this pandemic, you didn't have to fear because you had Jesus. And I'm going to read a Bible verse quick to you. I am going to read today Matthew 8:25 through 27. The disciples went to wake him, saying, Lord, save us. We're going to drown. He replied, and this is Jesus in the red, you of little faith. See, we have to have faith, you guys. You of little faith. Why are you so afraid? Then he got up and rebuked the winds and the waves, and it was completely calm. The men were amazed and asked, what kind of man is this? Even the winds and the waves obey him. What a beautiful verse. And I had wrote something down behind that. It says, never forget the power of the Lord to alter your circumstances and calm your fears. Even he guided the troubled waters around his disciples. So that's what I'm saying, guys. With that verse, think about it. Have that faith. Have that trust in God. Believe in God. Have that faith. Pray to him every day. Get on your knees and pray every day for the armor of God on you, the blood of Jesus, for God to protect you. Listen to Christian music. Listen to go in your phone now and listen to all the Fear Not videos that they have. They'll say them. Go and meditate and pray to God. Spend time, and they call it a prayer closet. You don't literally have to go into a closet, but go to a quiet room in the house and pray. Give your time to God. He's wanting you back. He's wanting you back, you guys. Or those that are not Christians, he's wanting you. He's wanting you to come to him. That's why we are going through all of this pandemic and crisis. But we don't have to fear anything, because God, at any time, just like that, you of little faith can calm this whole coronavirus and take it just like that. So have the faith. Have the belief that God can do that. If you believe he died on the cross for you, for your sins, believe he can do anything. And God is more powerful than any virus, than any mountain, any ocean, anything. God can do it all. So I hope that helped you guys. Again, remember, fear not, you guys. Fear not. Be happy. Take this time right now that you are quarantined, if you are, to just be happy and do things for God. And if financially things are getting rough, pray to God. God's also going to help you with that too. He'll get you through it. Believe in him and trust in him. He'll get you through it. I hope you enjoyed this keto treat, you guys. It was just a quick, simple one, but delicious. Definitely make this one. We can all get back together, and we're a family again, and we can get back together with our friends. Make these Make these mini tacos for them, because they'll love them. Very low in carb. High in fat, though, so be careful on that, but I taught you how you can lower it. I'll have a slideshow after here how I made this, and I hope all of you are healthy, safe, taking all precautions, because we still have to take precaution even as a Christian. Do everything they ask you to do, and fear not. I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. God bless and take care. And always remember, everybody, to keep it keto. Hey everyone, here's the recipe to these mini tacos. And the ground beef you will have leftover, so you could actually make 3 servings, just triple the recipe. So it's 1 pound of ground beef, a block of cheddar cheese or shredded, but shredded would have more carbs, so shred it yourself. Pink salt, pepper, oregano flakes, garlic powder, hot sauce of your favorite flavor, a fry pan with spatula, a cookie sheet, parchment paper, a bowl for shredding your cheese, a shredder, and a 1 cupper is what you will need. Now let's preheat the oven to 400. And let's get our hamburger cooked up on the stove, breaking it up in little bite-sized pieces like taco meat on a medium heat. And while that's cooking, let's get our cheese shells ready. So line your cookie sheet with parchment paper. And I only did 1 serving, like I said, so it was 6. And it's like about 3 tablespoons per little shell. So just put out a little round circle of it and then pop them in the oven for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, pull them out, let them cool slightly so you can flip them over. Flip them like that. And then pop it back in the oven for 3 minutes. Once they're done, you're going to pull them out and you're going to let them cool off a little bit again to where you can peel them off, set them on a paper towel to drain the excess grease. And then after they're ready, just fold them over. After about a minute, fold them over and let them harden up. While all this is going on, our hamburger should have been cooked up. So let's go ahead and drain the hamburger. And then we will season it up with heavily pink salt, light pepper, light oregano flakes, light garlic powder, and hot sauce to taste. And then let's make a little dressing for our tacos. I took 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing and hot sauce to taste. And there's the picture right there of the 3 little mini tacos and the little dressing. And the total carb was 5 net carb. Without that dressing, it's only 6 net carb for all those little tacos. But heavy fat, so be careful and make these because your kids will love them. And always remember, everybody, to keep it keto.